What's up, guys? Joshua Woodruff, roofer near me, J&J Construction Roofing LLC. Hey, I was thinking about something, and that is that these home warranty companies and these home inspection companies are a joke. I mean, a joke. You call these people in to inspect a home that you're buying, and they tell you some stuff like, oh, you need a GFI plug here, and you got some loose siding over here, and there's some tiles loose. Man, they ain't telling you nothing you can't see on your own. And then you sign the paper at the bottom that says that they are not liable for any damages after they leave. They're not liable for anything that they missed or anything. We got people with roof ceilings falling in and mold growing all in the attic. We got all kinds of issues coming behind these home inspection companies. People buy the house, they think, oh man, I had it inspected, it's going good, it's going to be fine, and then they move in a couple months later, it's just a mess. I'm talking about a mess. Well, they didn't see that I had it inspected. Yeah, and all they do is look for stuff that's superficial and on the surface. Like, they look at the unit, they look at the hot water heater, they look at your plugs, they look at tile, they look at sheetrock, they look at the roof a little bit. They don't do a thorough inspection, like crawl in the attic and look around the ductwork. They don't crawl under the house and look at the piers and look at the beams, and they don't really get down to it and look. You're better off calling a remodel, a home builder, remodeler, renovation guy, restoration guy. I've done it. I've charged money to inspect homes, and I've told them, look, you're getting in trouble. You buy this home, you're looking at $25,000, $50,000, whatever it is. I'm honest with them. I tell them, this is what you got going on. I crawl under the house. I look at the joists. I look at the decking. I look at the piers. I look at the beams. I look at everything. I go in the attic. I check the plumbing, and I check the electrical, and I check the rafters and the joists and the trusses, and I check all of it. Because you can have some serious problems and not even know it. And all that superficial stuff is superficial stuff. It's cosmetic. You can have that fixed. But what you really need to know is if you have foundation problems, or you have termites, or you have mold, or you have moisture issues, or you have drainage issues, like underneath these houses where they have problems with drainage and they don't have moisture barrier under there, and they don't have adequate ventilation and all this stuff. It's a problem, and it will literally rot the floors out from underneath you. Or if your ductwork is not sealed up right, and then you get hot days like this, and then it condensates onto your ceiling and then drops into your floor. Those are the kinds of things that you need looked at, not if you got a GFI plug here or if you got some loose tiles. And I'm just like, I just don't know, man. and then you got so that's the inspection companies. And then you got these home warranty companies. Let me tell you about them. We've ran into this several times in the past few weeks. They don't honor anything. They find ways out of everything. They're a home warranty, right? But they don't cover the AC. They don't cover the plumbing. They don't cover it's all, oh, well, that's a maintenance issue, or that's a this, or that's a that. And then you've got to use their preferred vendor. And all the preferred vendors I've seen are a joke, and they charge you a tremendous amount of money, more than you just going and getting a company off the street. So it's like that's like the realtor telling you, I know a home inspector. Here, use my guy. He's good. And then your house is falling apart, and the realtor's made their sale, and the home inspection dude made his money, and now you're stuck looking silly because you got a piece of crap house. The realtor uses the same home inspection companies because they're not going to find any real problems. And if they did, then they would lose the sale, and they don't want that. So, and then you go back to the warranty companies, it's the same thing. You got to use this vendor. Well, they charge twice as much as a normal vendor, and it's just driving me stupid, man. Y'all don't trust these home warranty companies, and don't let your realtor tell you what home inspection company to use. It just doesn't make sense. It's a conflict of interest, really. And find you a good renovation guy, a good restoration guy, a good remodel guy. Call him up, pay him good, and tell him you'll pay what he needs do a thorough inspection underneath the house and in the attic. It's worth it. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents from the stuff I've been seeing. I mean, I've seen it for years and years and years, but here, you know, you hit a roll where things happen and you just see it over and over and over. And so that's what's happening, and it's just getting to me, man. I see people taking advantage of, and I just don't like it, and I want to warn y'all about it. So anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be careful out there.